What's good, boys and girls? Another day in the markets. We're gonna be looking at the trades that I took today. Uh, yeah, today was quite a decent bullish day, so all I see is green now. So you can see we had a very crazy push since the morning. This is just a 5 minute. You can see, I think this is like, I don't know, 2%, close to two. It's 1.27, but the daily overall, it's like, I don't know, 2%. All these draws, man, in one in just 2 days. So not even one full week. So I think on the daily we are like at 1.5%. We have never been this close to all-time highs since February. Either way, let me just walk you through the trade that I took. It was a decent one-to-one. Could have got better, but I was still at work, so it's 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 itching. It's itching to be honest. Either way, where was the 9:30 open? Around here. All right, now when the 1 minute, consider after price open very very bullish, pushed crazy high. Now the first possible entry that could have been there was this gap here getting inversed. If I can hide this for a while, you can see that we had these lows here around, and obviously the entry could be something like this. To target just this high here for the stop right here. Or maybe this should, if the 30-second had inversion, it would have been an even better entry. Now checking the 30-second, I don't think there was any inversion in 30-second, but you can see either way these highs at 8:30. I think they were data highs if we had any news. Now, could end up getting like, I don't know, 1-to-1 or something like that. Yeah, the RR wasn't that strong for me, so I was quite hesitant. And if it's something that's not like very, very clear to my trading strategy, so I don't take it. Now, I was waiting for this lot here to get taken out so that I can take longs, but unfortunately, we didn't take it out. So I waited for the 15 for like a 15-minute gap retracement, which we eventually got into this gap right here. So 15-minute gap, I wanted to see some displacement higher. The only bad thing here is that we didn't have any clear draws on liquidity. But maybe if I held the trade, I would have made generational wealth on this one. Um, okay, so straight to the 1 minute, you can see that the 15 closed like around here, and we ran this low, then we started displacing higher. Now, there is a possible entry here, but it couldn't have been an IFVG entry, it would have been a CISD entry here. Let me create CISD. Could have been something like this, where we could have had longs towards this high here, and probably have my stop like around here. I mean, this low here for like 1.8 hour. So would have been great, but I didn't see any IFGs to confirm my bias. And if we go on the 30-second, I don't think there was also any IFGs here. Now, I waited for the 2 minute. We had a small fair value gap, which I entered a small trade at around here. This one, I think it's like 1 or 2 points here. 2 points, yeah. Then I entered longs right here. Stop. What is it? Right here, 30 points. And I was simply targeting, I think, something like this. Yeah. Ended up getting out like here. What time was this? Yeah. So this was the exact trade, because if you go on the 1 minute, let me check. Yes, this was the exact trade. I entered here, closed exactly at this high. I think I entered a little bit higher, like here, for 1.2 hours. So uh not a bad trade, but we could definitely do better. Despite that, well, I'm not making excuses once again, but despite the constraint of me being at work most of the time when the market opens, it really, really pains me. Like, I use my phone, check the draws, check everything, try to fit NQ and ES on just this small phone here. Now, I think later in the day there were some better opportunities as well. If we go here, you can see that we ended up with not there, all here at 11. We go on the 15-minute 15-minute time frame. We had this small gap here and also this small gap here. For which, if we went like on the 5 minute, was this discount? I don't know. Let's check. You can see we slightly tapped into discount here, which is very great. And we also had a 5 minute gap. Now, after that, we start displacing higher. We tapped an order block, discount, we tapped slightly into discount, then we displaced higher. So there were multiple entries here. You can probably enter off of this IFVG here, or you can just enter once retrace into this discount range. Now, that will depend if you are not caring about a retracement, because since the start of the day, market has been bullish, no retracements at all. So yeah, it wouldn't be a bad entry, but you will be a little bit cautious because market pumping up like 1.5% without any retracements for possible trades. So we'll be quite skeptical. Now, the entry here will be like another easy like 1 to 1, because look at this. We don't have any clear draws. Well, you will continue holding it until maybe you see like a black 5 minute candle or a bearish 5 minute candle, depends on whatever color you gave it. Now, this is a good trade here, something like this. So I'd say I took a solid one, but I definitely need to be trading more in the live markets, even though I don't have the chance to do that right now. But I mean, it's all learning, it's all gathering experience slowly by slowly. Even though like trading right now while I'm at work, actually the problem is not that I'm at work. It's that I'm in some, I'd say, meetings. Usually I wouldn't do meetings in the afternoon, but now I'm in some meetings that don't make me trade. So it's it, it's stupid. It's stupid. I mean, I feel like, okay, well, I don't feel like I'm missing out, but it's really destroying my tape trading time. I mean, I wish I could just be on the trust, tape read for a little bit, like from 9:30 to 11:30, you know, put some reps in. But trying to take trade on the phone is a different experience. Either way, very, very beautiful trades that were presented today. I think it was around like three IFVG entries. Three? Three IFVG entries, yes. And well, I took one of them. The first one was at open. Second one was the one that I took on the 2 minutes. The third one was this one that was presented at around 11. So that's just basically it. We're still limiting ourselves to just one trade a day, risking heavily. I mean, not doing anything stupid, because I mean, taking things slow, man. You wouldn't you didn't try to force anything in these kind of markets, because you get cooked right away. And by the way, so if you take this kind of trade with the stop here, I was trying to evaluate, would it be like really worth it? 1.4 hour trade. Insane. Insane trade, to be honest. Okay. So yeah, these were the trades. You can check the trade day. Yes, we can check the trade day on campus, because it's a feature on here. You can see these were the charges. Let's check with details. And yeah, it goes basically along with eight micros, 1.2 hour long, because I was risking around 500. Not bad, not bad. Anyways, that being said, that was all for today's trade recap. Welcome to continue learning more. Some person did say, someone said that I'm a gambler on my video, and honestly, maybe I am, depending to him. But well, I'm still learning and discovering how I could optimize my strategy. So maybe to that person, he thinks I'm a gambler, or I actually I'm a gambler, but which gambler takes one trade a day, man? I'm trying so hard to follow these rules. Really, really hard. So, I mean, it's just a matter of probability, man. And no hate towards that person. It's just that everything when you see it in when it's not what you exactly do, like when I don't trade like when you don't trade like me, or when I don't trade like you, you're obviously kind of when you're opposite to what I do, when you're doing opposite to what I do, when you trade like your different strategy, you obviously think that what I'm doing is pointless. So that's just how things, I think, work, probabilities. So have a great rest of the day. Peace.